A few years ago, inventory hit a record low. Just about anything sold and fast. But now there are far more homes on the market. Listings are actually up almost 20% from this time last year. And in some areas, supply is even back to levels that we last saw in 2017 to 19. So for sellers, this means one thing. Your house needs to stand out and grab attention from day one. This is what we're talking about in today's video. We're getting after it right now. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to stay on top of the Richmond real estate market and then all those fun surrounding counties of Hanover, Henrico, Chesterfield, New Kent, Goochland, and Powhatan, then subscribe right there below and tap that notifications bell so you can be the first to know about the current market in Richmond, Virginia. So your likes and your subscribes, they help me grow the channel and I appreciate them so much. So my goal this year is to get the channel to over 1,000 subscribers, so I thank you in advance for your help. So my name is Scott Durnley and I am with Joyner Fine Properties. My team and I, we get calls and emails every day from folks just like you looking for help making their move to the greater Richmond area or simply moving within the RVA, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, heck, even 9 months, you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of that info is linked right there in that description below, so we can help you make a smooth move to Richmond, Virginia. So the most important thing you can take away from this video is if you are thinking about listing your home anytime soon is that your house needs to stand out and grab attention from day one. That is especially true when you consider why the number of homes for sale is up. Here's how it works. Available inventory is a mix of 1, active listings, which are homes that have been sitting on the market yet haven't sold, and then new listings, which are homes that were just put on the market. So data from Realtor.com shows that most of the inventory growth lately is actually from active listings that are staying on the market and taking longer to sell. So let's take a look at this first interesting graph. The blue bars show the active listings. These are the homes that are sitting month to month and not selling. And then the green bars are the new listings. These are homes that were just put on the market. And it's clear there are fewer new listings compared to how many are staying on the market unsold. So since you don't want your house to end up being one of those ones that take a long time to sell, let's break down where things can go sideways and how you can set yourself apart to sell quickly. So the secret to selling today in today's market is simple. Make sure your house is easy for buyers to say yes to as soon as it is listed. Price it based on current conditions, not what your neighbor sold, 3 years ago. Make those important repairs and highlight the best things about your house. If you do that, it will sell in any market, sometimes even faster than you'd think, because the truth is homes that are priced right today are still selling. So it's the homeowners who are clinging to, we'll just say outdated expectations that are seeing their house sit and their listings go stale. So according to Redfin and Housing Wire, here are some of the most common reasons why sales stall out. You're priced too high from the start, skipping necessary repairs before listing, didn't stage the house well, sellers won't negotiate with buyers, limited availability for showings, and finally, ineffective marketing or listing pictures. Most of those things didn't matter that much a few years ago when inventory was at a record low. Sellers could skip the prep, name their price, and walk away from multiple offers over asking price. But today's market is different now and inventory has grown. And that means your approach needs to be different too. You don't want to try old strategies and aim too high just to see what sticks. Your first few weeks on the market are everything. And that's, when your listing gets the most attention and when pricing and presentation mistakes hurt the most. Get it wrong up front and your house will sit and sit and sit. Get it right, it's going to be snatched up before you know it. So choosing the right agent in this market is now more important than ever. Selling quickly isn't about luck. It's about knowing how to play the market you're in. And that's where I can help you. I analyze the local market. I suggest a price based on the latest comparable home sold in your neighborhood and create a marketing plan that makes buyers pay attention from day one. I will also walk you through any repairs that need to be made or whether you need to bring in a staging company. As the National Association of Realtors explains, quote, home sellers without an agent are nearly twice as likely to say they didn't accept an offer for at least 3 months. 53% of sellers who used an agent say they accepted an offer within 1 month of listing their home. So that's the power of getting it right and getting expert help right from the start. So thank you for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, I try to cut through the noise and let folks know what I really think is going on in the market. So linked in the description below, I have 3 absolutely free gifts for you. First, there is a Richmond relocation guide. You must like watching videos about housing in Richmond, Virginia, or you wouldn't be on this channel. But it's also nice to have something you can flip through in your spare time, click on things, and learn more about RVA. So this guide is chock full of great information and it's a must download. So gift number 2 is a free buyer's guide. This walks you through the buying process with things like your timeline, setting a budget, how your agent gets paid, creating a wish list, the pre-approval process, all of those pesky little things that happen between contract and closing, and much more. Again, there's tons of great info in there for you. And last but not least, we know oftentimes when people move, they have to sell in their current location, so I have a seller's guide for you. This handy dandy resource is pretty specific about how I do things when selling a home, but it covers things like prepping your home for sale, general timelines, what agents should do to properly market your home, that is so important, all those things that happen from contract to close, and much more. But here's the bottom line. There are more homes for sale today than there were even just a year ago. But that does not have to work against you. When your house is priced right, shows well, and is marketed effectively, it is going to sell. So let's connect if you want to know how to make that happen. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All of my info is linked right there in that description below. And until next time, I hope to show you around town. Take care, folks.